Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap. So today we have brought for you lecture 49 under your fast track series. As you know that in this fast track series we are covering economics and social issues, current affairs which are important for your RBI and NABARD exam of 2019, and also we are covering the finance current affairs again for the both exams. And if you are preparing for NABARD 2019, then you also have to refer to a separate series called as ARD in News. Therein we have covered agriculture and rural development current affairs. So you can see about our previous results here. RBI Gr B of 2017, 27 selections were made from us students. Then NABARD Gr A of 2018, there were 46 generalist seats, and out of the 46 seats, 26 were taken by EduTapians. Then RBI Gr B of 2018, let me tell you that we are still we are awaiting the confirmations from the student, but 280 of our students have gone through the interview phase already. So herein also we are expecting a brilliant result. Now coming to a lecture of the day, today we'll be covering ESI and Finance, February 22nd to 25th. So in the coming two videos, we'll be covering the February current affairs, and I would recommend you guys to go back and revise these current affairs so that we can start with our March current affairs. So let us see what is your first news from the ESI section. Okay, so Financial Action Task Force is in news again. So FATF, FATF has kept Pakistan in the grey list again. So this was covered earlier also, when for the first time FATF had kept Pakistan in the grey list. So this is about the continuation of that news only, that even after the plenary meeting again, FATF has decided to keep Pakistan in the grey list. So first of all, we need to know what is the importance and relevance of this grey listing. So basically, grey listing of Pakistan has been done by FATF because of its failure to stop the funding of the terrorist groups. So recently there was this terrorist attack in Jammu Kashmir, and that was actually criticized by FATF also, and they had come up with this in their meeting. They had decided to keep Pakistan in the grey list again. That means Pakistan has not fulfilled the actions which were actually required by it to do so. So background of this particular news is, you can see here that Pakistan was placed in the grey list for the first time in June 2018. So this basically means that what is the importance of being a country in the grey list? This means that it would become harder for the government of that particular country to access the international markets. So economy would be impacted directly, and FATF is a very important organization for us, as it is an international organization, and also it is directly related to the financial frauds and related things. So let us try to cover that also. So are you clear with this news, FATF Pakistan grey listing? Now let us see about FATF. So Financial Action Task Force is an intergovernmental body. Actually it was established in 1989, and the initiative for this was taken by the group of 7 nations. This is very important, you have to know. And second important thing is that the secretariat of the FATF is housed in the headquarters of OECD. So this is again, these 2 pointers are very important. The G7 nations, you can see here, the names are mentioned here. So they have set up FATF, which is headquartered in Paris, OECD. Objectives, the aim with which it was set up was to promote the implementation of the regulatory operational measures so as to combat the terror financing, money laundering and related things. So this is very important, the mandate of FATF. And 36 member jurisdiction it has. India is also a member of FATF. Very important this is. So yes, we are done with this particular news, and also we have tried to cover FATF through this news only. So let us move to your next news. Okay, 5th edition of the Economic Times Global Summit has taken place in our national capital, New Delhi. So Global Business Summit is an initiative by the Economic Times. So this time they had organized this summit in collaboration with Yes Bank. So keep this in mind, that Yes Bank and Economic Times together have organized this 5th edition of the Global Summit, Business Global Summit, GBS as it is called as. So it is a kind of platform basically which is provided for the interactions between the government, different governments, government and businesses, and also the business to business engagements are promoted here. So that is it. This was the 5th edition, and keep the place also in mind. That would be it for you guys. So Economic Times and Yes Bank are the important organizing bodies here. This is very important related to your health section. India has rolled out the National Viral Hepatitis Control Program. So we had earlier covered about the disease like tuberculosis. India has a very high burden of such disease. So herein again a national program has been rolled out for the hepatitis control. So National Action Plan was launched in Mumbai. So we have to know about this viral hepatitis control program itself. Before moving on to that, you can see in the picture here, Amitabh Bachchan is standing here. He is actually the brand ambassador of this program, and it has been launched by the Health Ministry. So telling you about the hepatitis, see, it is a viral disease, that is, it is caused by the virus, and there are basically 4 types of hepatitis, in which India has the very high burden of hepatitis B. Around 4 crore people in India, which is more than the people who are suffering from AIDS, let me tell you. So 4 crore people are suffering from hepatitis B, and from around 1.2 crore people are suffering from hepatitis C. This you have to know, not only at the level of India, but at the global level, it has become a disease which needs to be controlled. So you can see here the number of the people who have died due to hepatitis has become comparable due to tuberculosis. So tuberculosis is considered another very difficult to handle disease, and we have a plan to eliminate TB also by 2030. So let us see the important features of the program. So the aim of the to control this viral program is to combat the hepatitis and achieve the countrywide elimination by 2030. I think to eliminate tuberculosis, the year is not 2030. Please you guys find it out and let me know. I think it is 2025. So anyways, you can just confirm it and let me know. Please do not forget to mention below. So this hepatitis, coming back to it, it is to be eliminated by 2030, and hepatitis A, E, B and C are basically associated, in which we have seen hepatitis B has the highest burden in India. The program is also in line with a global commitment, SDG 3. So SDG 3.3 is the sub goal, but SDG 3 is associated to your health, and under this program special focus would be given to the screening of the pregnant women, so that especially where the institutional delivery is less. So the women who do not go through the institutional delivery, they are more prone to this disease. And now vaccination and various provisions are going to be taken care under this program. Okay, so now you know about this viral disease hepatitis, India's burden, and this particular program also. So yes, we are done with this. So with this we have covered our ESI section news from past 3 days of the February. Let us try to cover your finance news. Then we'll move on to discuss your MCQs also. Okay, so this is about CBIC, Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. So they have constituted working groups to facilitate trade, promote exports and improve compliance. So this is important. We are going to discuss about CBIC. First, let us see about these groups also. So the 3 working groups, they are going to be mandated for improving the legislative structure of the tariffs. Then special focus under these working groups would be given to create a comprehensive export tariff structure. So if we have the given structures for custom tariff, export tariff, it becomes very easy to facilitate export and trade. So export promotion is actually, and it's a facilitation with the emphasis on the exports through e-commerce is actually the mandate of this working group, and also to enhance the compliance so as to improve the revenue collection. So this is important. With the rollover of GST, these things have become more important. So just keep in mind that what are the provisions of these working groups, and also we need to cover our body CBIC. See, Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs, it is a part of the Department of Revenue. So under the Ministry of Finance there is this Department of Revenue to which the CBIC is actually associated. So the mandate is actually of CBIC is regarding the formulation of and the collection of the policies which are related to central GST. First of all, it is there central and IGST also, then prevention of smuggling, administration of the matters which are relating to customs, central excise, etc. So these are the mandates of CBIC. You can just go through this particular slide, and we are done with this news also. See, just now the working groups have been set up, so we are discussing it now. If there is any report related to such groups or any important provisions which have been recommended or any committee set up, then we are going to discuss it again. So as for now, we are done with this news. So let us now try to solve your MCQs. Let us see what is your first question. Okay, Financial Action Task Force was established on the initiatives of which of the following international organizations? A very important question. FATF is associated, not associated, rather it was initiated by which organization? So two organizations you have to keep in mind, FATF itself, and the other one is it OPEC, Oil and Petroleum Exporting Economies, or OECD, G7, BRICS, or RCEP? See, you have to know the members of these important organizations. RCEP is very important. We have covered in our videos. Then BRICS is very important, India being its part. You can see here, I stands for India. But our answer to this question is actually option C, that is G7. So India is not a part of the G7 nations though, but India is a member of FATF. So question 2 is, recently government has launched National Viral Hepatitis Control Program. Which of the following types of hepatitis is most widespread in India? C, A, B, C, D, or none of the above. So we have seen actually that there was no such hepatitis called hepatitis D. So our answer to this question is hepatitis B, wherein we had seen that around 4 crore people are suffering from this hepatitis. Question 3. The 5th edition of Economic Times Global Summit was organized in collaboration with which of the following banks? ICICI, HDFC, IDBI, Yes Bank, or SBI? So this Economic Times Global Summit has recently taken place in New Delhi, and it was organized by the Economic Times in collaboration with Yes Bank. Question 4, I guess this would be your last question of the lecture. CBIC, Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs, is a part of which of the following departments under the Ministry of Finance? So departments are given here. Actually, these are all the departments which are associated to the Ministry of Finance. So CBIC is associated to option A is our answer here. So you can tally your score, 4 questions, and your solutions given here. So we are done with this lecture. In case you guys have any query related to the courses or the different exams, you can just drop us a mail at hello@edutap.co.in. You can also call us or even WhatsApp us at 8146207241. And I would recommend you guys to visit our website www.edutap.co.in. So wishing you all a very happy learning, and telling you that if you want to download the PDF of this lecture or the previous lectures, then you have to go to the link given here. This is the link of our Telegram channel, the Telegram channel of EduTap. It is also in the description below. You can just go there, be a member, and then download the PDF. And do not forget to click like if you like the video, if you like the content. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to share this video. So keep learning guys. See you in the next video.